Welcome. This isn't going to be my usual setup plan with me video. As you can see, most of it is done. So the thing is, this is the bullet journal that I have been using from January through April. Obsessed with this, absolutely love it. Every single page, everything about this, loved it. And I showed this notebook on a previous video. I mentioned that I wanted to continue, planning this year in this Leuchtturm notebook. And I also mentioned in a previous video that I was looking for the perfect cover for this notebook, and there it is. Someone very kindly shared the name of this artist, because I had the postcard but I didn't have the name of the artist, and someone pointed out the name of this fantastic artist, and I was able to find on Etsy some A6 notebooks that had his art. I will share the Etsy shop on the description below. This is exactly what I was looking for, because I love this very bright red, but I wanted something to kind of balance the brightness of this color, and blue is the complementary color, and it's perfect. Love it. And this color kind of complements it's just everything going on in here. Chef's kiss, makes me happy. So I found the perfect cover. I'm super happy with this, and I started doing my setup video a week ago, but I've been wanting to change my monthly spreads and my weeklies. Slight changes. It's not that they're not working, it's just, that need of novelty, of something changed, something new, something different. And I wasn't sure how I wanted to do my monthly and my weekly in a way that still worked for me, but slightly different, to go along with this sense of starting a new chapter in my year, a new book, yeah. So as I was doing the setup video, I wasn't sure how I wanted to change things up, and it's hard for me to think creatively on camera. So I had to sit down. I like to journal while I have a comfort show in the background, and my kid is in bed, and I'm just kind of relaxing. And I guess this is the video where I show you what I have going on, and I finish my setup for the next 4 months. So there's that. This is the first time that I named one of my bullet journals, and I already kind of have a name for this one, so I need to write it down. My index, I don't think I have really used an index on my bullet journals. On my commonplace books or my everything journals, yes, because I have all sorts of notes. But when it comes to planning, I rarely see the need to have an index. If anything, I just tab the pages that I know I may want to go back to, but I have 3 tabs. So yeah, I don't see the need to use my index. Then I have my lunar calendar. Here I have the next one. It's slightly smaller. Then I have my vision board, and that was kind of the main reasons or the main motivations for me to do a different notebook. As I was going through my vision board, it really clicked, and just to make adjustments on my goals for the next 4 months, like more bite-sized goals. So I guess the vision board I have in here is kind of like the long term, my vision for the year, and some of the things I wanted to see happen in the first 4 months of the year. And over here in my vision board, I focused on the things I wanted to see or achieve in this kind of short period of time. And I'm very happy with the way it turned out. It's mostly focused on how I want to feel about myself, about my work, small achievements, something as simple as finishing a book, things like that. So I loved the idea of having a separate vision board for the next chapter. And that's how I'm seeing my bullet journals, kind of like a different chapter in 1 year. And I think I'm very happy with the idea of going through 3 notebooks for 1 year, and each notebook containing 4 months. I'm very, very happy with that. So, okay, then I have my vision board. Same here. Well, no, I have a different order over here. In this one, I had, January through December, because I mentioned this before. I just like having the space to write things down, because that's the whole point of having the future log. And I don't mind doing this again, every 4 months. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, I repeated this, and here it is. And yeah, like as you can see, I already have things for November, so this won't go in this journal, but I am transferring those kinds of notes. So this one goes from May through December, and I have an extra column for 2025. And as you can see, I already have some things in here for the next couple months. This I will have to transfer to my next bullet journal. Then I have here my vision log. Here I have my vision board. And something new I didn't have in this notebook and I would like to implement in the next ones is my goals for the next. It's not a quarter. A quarter is 3 months. But yeah, I went with Q2. So I have for the this whole chapter, my goals, and then divided by month. I haven't used this kind of spread successfully in a while or ever. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I was ever successful. What I mean by successful is like, oh yes, I was consistent with the things I had planned for each month. And I had a plan, I had a vision, and I follow it along. I'm more the type of person of let's see how it goes, let's go with the flow. But this year I feel very behind with many things. There are many big changes coming up in our family, and I have been finding myself needing kind of like a stronger sense of structure. Not sure how long that's going to last. Not sure if I'm going to use this at all, as it has happened with other spreads that I, draw them, but then I don't use them because I don't like forcing things. When it comes to planning, I try to avoid friction and make it as pleasurable as possible, because planning is not necessarily fun, but I do enjoy my bullet journals and my notebooks and my journals, and this is me making fun something that could otherwise be very tedious. So this is a new spread I'm trying out, and I guess I can show kind of the process. I have these because, I'm planning this for 4 months, but then I was thinking quarter, and I made 3 sections, and then I realized I was missing the 4th section, so I had to take 1 page from the back, I pasted it, and did my 4 sections. So you can probably see very faintly the line underneath of my 3 sections. And yeah, one of the things I really like about these notebooks is that they have the pages in the back have that kind of indentation or thing where you can just remove it without ripping the page. So yeah, and I added the tape just to make it more, you know, secure. Then I have this. This is also new. These are stickers from this sticker book that I got on sale from the Passion Planner more than a year ago, maybe, or about a year ago, and I had not used these ones. They come like this, and I had been wanting to use them, and I thought, why not? Let's see if this is something that could work as part of my bullet journal. So I have my reading list for the next 4 months, things I want to learn. So I have some online courses that I'm taking, and then I will write down the date when I finish each course or online class. Then I have my morning routine, night routine. My kid is about to start elementary school, so that's going to change greatly our morning routine and our night routine. And I thought, sure, why not? I mean, I have the stickers. Let's see if writing down a routine works and makes it, you know, easier, these changes that are coming up. So there's that. Some other stickers, places to go. I mean, I have one trip coming up, but I was thinking I could list some new places that I haven't, that I know I could discover with my kids, some new parks or activities that we could try. I'm not sure, honestly, how I'm going to use these, or maybe a collection of pictures from the trip I have coming up. I like the idea of having this section, and I still have to figure out how I want to use this section. A wish list, it never hurts having a wish list, and I already have some information in here. And I didn't see the point of doing again a cover for the year, so yeah. And then I have my monthlies, and this is how I was doing my monthlies. I have been very, very happy with this way of doing my monthlies, and nothing wrong with this. I just needed to see something different. This is May. I have my list for the days of the month. I'm adding some trackers in here. I'm going with a smaller calendar, something easier and, you know, different. So this is where I have events and appointments, and this is where this is mostly a visual aid, where I can just circle or highlight, you know, events that take place through a longer period of time, like a weekend or a trip. This is an event at my kids' school, and I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Here's where I'm going to have my monthly master list. I love the way this looks. It was very quick and easy, and I wanted to do right away the next month, but I guess first I want to see how I feel with this layout. So far I love it. So here's where I'm going to have June, July, August, and then here is May. I do not feel like working on, you know, my covers the way I did over here, where I had these paintings, this napkin, this. I mean, I liked it, but I guess I want to make things as simple as possible for the coming months, so I guess that's an announcement. I will not be doing, I'm not sure I will be doing monthly setups in the coming months, because this is probably going to stay the same, and I'm not doing a cover for the following months. If anything, I'm thinking about doing kind of like a tour or a, you know, sneak peek into what I did the previous month. So here's my May cover, and this is where I'm going to have my gratitude log, so I need to add that. have from Essie's Patreon. I will link her in the description below. I get from her the moon tracker. Love this. I have been using this since the beginning of the year. And she also has for her Patreons kind of like an affirmation for the month. I haven't really found a way to include them in my bullet journal because usually here's where I would have my cover. But here I think it will go perfectly in here. So this is for my period, my sleep, exercise, when I meditate, and when I eat very healthy, because I found that those are the things that have kind of like a bigger impact on my sleep quality. When I meditate, when I exercise, when I sleep, when I eat very healthy. That's why these trackers, I keep them with my sleep and my period, because everything in here has to do with my mood and my energy. The trackers I keep over here have to do with good habits, to be a better writer, finding the time to be creative. So I guess this has to do with productivity, but it's not really productivity, it's just my creative process or my creative journey I keep here. Over here is things related to my mood, my health, and my energy. I should probably add over here reading, but I don't want reading to feel like something I have to do, you know? Like writing, it's important, the practice of writing. I want to do a short essay, if not every day, almost every day, or a sketch. Those are things I want to, you know, skills that I want to practice. But writing, I want it to feel like a moment of joy. That's why I hesitate to track it. I feel like the moment I start tracking it, it stops feeling like something I just do to enjoy. And anyway, like when I do my time blocking in my Honichi to, you know, have a record of the things I did for myself, that's where I add reading and the things I read. So there's that. Then for my weeklies, this is how I have been doing my weeklies. Not only for the first 4 months of this year, I think it was also the second half of the previous year. And this layout really works for me. I like using this space to plan tasks ahead and my schedule. Again, this really worked for me, but I needed to see something different, you know, that sense of novelty. And this is what it looks like. I did the last week of April over here, even though my dailies are still happening over here. Here I have my dailies. This is the 25th of April, Thursday. I need to add Friday. This last week, as you can see, I didn't use it. And that's because I wanted to try this out before I settled on one particular layout for the rest of the month. And I'm happy with this. I like having this column to write down kind of my weekly master list. I have a quote for the week, what I want to focus on. One change, I'm not doing what I'm waiting on here. I moved it over here for the next week. I just want all of this space for my weekly master list. So this is how I changed it for the next week. yeah, this is all master list. My quote for the week, that's something I really liked about the Passion Planner. The weekly quotes, they were very inspirational. So here I have a quote from writer Carol. Focus on constant creation. Every task we assign ourselves is a potential experience to be born. I love that. And I love how simple it was to do this. It just a line and then the days of the week. I think I will do another one. It's just I don't want to do all the weeks because I still want to give myself the freedom to make changes and adjustments. So this is this week, and I think I will go 1 week at a time. So yes. So this is my weeklies. Week 18, then it will be week 19, this one, 20, 21, 22. So 19, 20, 21, 22, and this is where I would start my dailies, which is not that moment yet. Today it is the 26th, Friday 26th. There's still a weekend to go this week, and I want to finish April over here, or at least this week. So here I have Thursday the 25th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is how much I have left. So I'm very happy that I almost finished this one. Because all of these pages were kind of drafts for my layouts, and this is going to be my blank pages. These are going to be my remaining pages. I'm very happy with how much I used this particular notebook. So I will use it until Sunday the 28th, and then on Monday the 29th I will start my dailies in here. So I'm not quite moved in here, only for my weeklies, because my monthly over here, this is May. So I have right now, as of right now on my desk, I have this open on my desk, my weekly, and then my daily. So I mean, that allows me to experiment and see what works and what doesn't. I'm very happy with the way this bullet journal is looking and feeling. I'm excited to start my dailies in here and to start working full-time with this notebook. And that's pretty much it. If anything, I need my tab. I think over here. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm very excited about this bullet journal. I'm going back to this cover from Hobonichi. I've been going back and forth between this one and this one from the Chic Sparrow. So that's it for today. I hope you found some useful ideas, and I'll keep you posted on my, how my planning process changes. I want to create more content that is more not so focused on the month to month, to talk more about my journaling process and my creative process, So I'm kind of thinking on how I could address more of those things on this channel, my reading journal, more on the creative and learning side, and not so much planning. And I'm also trying to find the time. So I will keep you posted on all of those changes. I hope you found some useful ideas in here, and I'll see you in the next one.